Hello and welcome back. I'm Claire. This is Purple Poppy, and as you can see, I am again today working on the ABC April. It's Monday the 14th of April, so we're working on L, and the hints that we have for L are labels, layers, ledger and lace. So quite an interesting mix there. Just about any junk journaler loves most of those things. We'll put that out the way. There's the book. We'll get that out of the way as well, and I'll show you what I've got. So I've got vintage ledger page from 1926, giant page, as you can see. So there's lots to play with there. I've got two pieces of this creamy colour. It is paper, but it's a nice thick paper. I've got coffee dyed paper. I've got label stamps. I've got stamps. I've got red, blue and black ink. So I think what we're going to do is we are going to make a double stacked pocket that flips. That's my plan. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take this paper, and this is standard A4 paper, okay, and I want to fold it so I get, what is that, about a ½ inch overlap, like that. Make sure it's nice and straight. Bring this over to match and press it down like that, so you can see I've got a stick point. Now I just want to double check, am I going to actually get two of these on the page, or do I need to make it narrower? No, that's fine. Okay, so there's one. I'm now going to do the other one exactly the same, we hope. Needs to be exactly the same, Claire, although does it actually? Wouldn't matter, because the two stacks are going on different sides of the page, so would it really matter if they were slightly different? No, I don't think it would, but we've overlapped it and we got them the same size. Okay, so you've got two flippy flappies. I'm going to glue all the way down the seam, like so. I'm going to press it down and seal it, so now it's a tube. Okay, tube. Same on this side. How are you all? You had a great weekend? Been busy crafting or family time? We had a very lazy weekend. Well, I did. Hubby went off to work, round at my daughter's, so I told him that Saturday's video. Let's say hello to Maid in Michigan, to Lynn, to Mary and to Margaret. Now actually I did have a question about when I stamped on the fabric, what did I use? I used the waterproof die by Spectrum Noir Finesse in Noir Black. That's what I always use for stamping on fabric, and as you saw, it worked fine. Okay, let's get the ledger paper out of the way. Now, I want these really to divide into 4. So let's have a little measure and see what we've got. Goodness me, Claire measuring, what is going on? So if I want it by 4, that's I suppose we could cheat, couldn't we? I don't, oh, hang on. Yes, no, I do want it by 4. Let's cheat. No, we're not going to fold it in half and cheat, Claire. we are going to measure. So if we lose that little bit and we go to 11.5, that'll be 5.5, 5 3/4. There, I can do this. 5 3/4, and then 2.5. There. That looks about right to me. So we cut there and there. Yeah. Although that one actually looks slightly bigger. Marginally. Not enough to talk about. Across there. And across there. That gives us 4. Yep. So take the craft knife and the Stanley. Get rid of the excess piece. There. And then cut. One. 2. Oh, I didn't cut it very straight. Nothing new there really, is there? 3 cuts, 4 pieces, and then I'm going to cheat and line that up on there, and we're going to go down there, down there, down there, and down there. Okay, let's cut these off so that we've got 8. So 1, 2, oh, 3, and 4. Okay. I'm now going to take my thumb hole, as we call it. It's an inch circle, and I'm going to eyeball it. So obviously you can measure. I'm just going to eyeball it, and then having done those 2, I'm just going to line them up. So then it doesn't matter if the half circles are all the same depth. What matters is that they're all in the same place. Got little half moons everywhere now, haven't I? Oh well. Now, of course, what I've done now is mix them up. So if they weren't exactly the same width, they're not going to be in line. So that's something we're going to have to keep an eye on. Oh, that one's out of line, isn't it? Look. Oh well, I've done it now. Do what I say, not what I do. Ha ha ha. Okay, so get my ink. I'm going to ink up all of my edges. So all the way round. I'm sure you've made stacking pockets before. You don't really need a lesson, but if you're not sure or you haven't done it for ages and you want a little reminder, here it is. So takes a little while. You never really consider how long it takes to ink, but it certainly takes longer than you think it does. So here, I wanted to have a conversation with you guys about post. Now here's a really weird thing. As you're aware, probably, I do quite a lot of posting. I post out swaps, I post out journals, post out happy mail. I do lots of posting. And last week I posted out on the same day at exactly the same time, because the postman came and collected all of the parcels. Okay, I posted out 7 heart swaps and a treasured page swap, so I gave him 8 parcels on Tuesday. Okay, and they all had the same level of postage on. The hearts, the swap was a little bit heavier, so that had a little bit more, but they were all second class mail. Okay, now 2 of the hearts that were posted on the Tuesday arrived on Thursday. No sign of the other 5 or the swap. On the Friday, the swap arrived. On the Saturday, 2 more hearts turned up. So 4 hearts have been delivered. The other 3 are still, well, I don't know, somewhere in Royal Mail's black hole. And on Saturday, using a different method, i.e. a first class stamp and a traditional letterbox, I posted a little bit of happy mail to someone. The first class mail that should have been there the very next day, still no sign of it, and still no sign of the remaining hearts. How is it that post can all go together at the same time and yet not arrive at the same time? How is that? That's just crazy, isn't it? Or am I being a little bit judgmental? What's your experience? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we obviously now need to stagger these guys. So they're going to be staggered like this, but before they're staggered, we want to get some stamping on them. So I'm going to do raw number stamping across the top. So we've got this one here, which we're going to go in with black. So that's just going to go on the top there like that. So we've used that one. This one is upside down, Claire. We're going to do on the other side like that. So when they're staggered, we can see them like that. Okay. I've got black ink all over me. What's new? This one, we're going hang on. Let me just stamp this over here because I feel like it's still upside down. Let me just try that again. Make sure I've got the stamp around the right way. Yeah, okay. This one I'm going back over that side. That's those ones. Now this one, obviously we're going to have a giant stamp on the front. So we don't need to worry about that one yet. And then 1, 2, 3. So we're going to use this one. And I'm mixing stamps up here. We've got a mixture of Tim Holtz. We've got some from, well, I don't know where. They're all different. And consequently as well, you can see they're all slightly different sizes, different fonts. Doesn't really matter. They were all put together at a different time, weren't they? That's my excuse. Okay, so that's got those out of the way. Let's cover this up for a minute. Right. Now, because these two are very big and different, I'm going to swap that one for that one. So we've got those 3, and then we've got those 3. Right, okay. So that's my back one. So I'm going to glue. Well, apparently I'm not. It's because I left it open. I'm just going to glue the bottom bit, and we're going to glue inside. And then we're going to offer this nice and straight like that. Okay, glue inside again so that we're sealing up the pocket, and about there. Is that straight? Looks straight. Now I've just realised I've done this one on the back. Do you know what? I don't think it matters. We'll go there like that. And then we're not going to stick that one on yet because we still need to stamp on it. So then let's do this one again through the bottom, and then nope. See, I nearly, did you see that? I nearly put the two sides together. So now this one is, yeah, oh that's right. So I'm going a bit mad slowly, can you tell? Don't take much to confuse me, that's for sure. Okay. Whoops. Felt that move. Right, and there's that one. Okay, so what do I want on the fronts? I'm thinking this sits on there quite nicely. These are the Tim Holtz ones. Oh, and that one fits on there quite nicely. So they're different, obviously. And I'm going to cheekily use these stamps. I don't know if you've seen these stamps before. Ha ha. And I'm thinking the candy store, or hopefully, well, not quite. It's too wide. What about the tailor? The tailor's going to fit in there fine. So we're going to put the outside label down first. I always find that works best. I'm going to do this one in red. This is the StazOn Black Cherry, and we're going to get that as central as we can. You probably saw the top of my head then. That's not bad. Okay, that's that one. And then this one, I think I'm going to do in blue. Just mix it up a little bit. And of course, in the ledger paper, we have got the pink and grey. So I think the red and blue will work okay. Get rid of that. And then we got that one like that. Okay. Now this one, we said was going to fit in here. So basically what I'm trying to do is create a faux accounts office. And this is the accounts office of the tailor. There we go. And then I think these are all too big for that little one. So we're going to have to find something else. Yeah, look. Although, do you know what? I don't think I mind that it overlaps a little bit. We could say that the square label was already there, but the company logo was too big. That's all fine. Right, so I can get rid of all my stamps for the time being, and I can close up my ink. I'll drop all them on the floor, pick them up later. It's always later. Okay, so let's get this final one on. So sieve up the bottom and glue the sides, line it up. Yeah, that one's got to go on there. So this one is going on here. I did notice that there was a very slight difference in the width of them. Right, so that's stack number one. And you'll notice that I glued the actual pockets. I didn't glue along there. So that means that we can go all the way through each one of them if we choose to. But inside, you can only go to the glue line. If you don't want to be able to go all the way through, then obviously you can run glue along there and stop it. So you just simply, she says, just simply run a glue line across there, and that will stop it going all the way through if you don't want it to. I think I might have one and one. So I'll have this one glued and this one open. So I'll glue the bottom bit. It's not very straight, Claire, is it? Oh, well, you all know straight's not my forte. And look, I've even done this one back to front. What's that about? There we go. Okay. So now I want to tear off an inch of paper to use as a hinge for each of them. Like so. Fold it in half. You find it, I mean, I'm sure you've made hinges, but if you find it easier, you can definitely do it on a scoreboard. Okay, that's that. Now this one is going on that side, so we need to glue this one. Like so. Take out the scissors, snip that off. So now we've got a hinge. Okay. A bit of extra glue under there. Also didn't take my glue far enough. That's that one. But this one is going to glue on that side. So we've got like door frame. Okay. So this one goes on this side. Do you know what? I've not even checked to see if I'm in camera and if I'm recording or if it's shut down on me. Oh, it's all good. I am in camera and it is recorded. Oh, goodness me. Well, apparently we're on 27 minutes, so we need to pull your finger out, Claire. Right. So we've got both of our stacks now. Okay. Cover the back if you want to. Coffee dyed paper or patterned paper, entirely up to you. But what I'm going to do at the moment is look at taking this less interesting part of my page to cover my page. So we're going on that line there, that pink line. Okay, so we'll open up where we need to be, which is here, and this, I mean, I need to trim a little bit, but this is going to sit and cover the whole of the background of my page. Right. So I'm going to tear that off like that. That's going to glue over there. That's perfect. And I just need to tuck it all the way in so that I can see. Where's my pencil? Oops. Drew on my page. Don't draw on your page, Claire. That's not very smart, is it? Right. Let's trim this off. So like that. That now should be a perfect fit with a bit of luck. That's a bit good, isn't it? that'll do. So now we need to put our hinges on. So we are going to glue the inside now. Like so. I'm going to line that up slightly off the bottom. Not much, just a little bit. There we go. That's that one. And then this one, I want to make sure I can see that number. So it's going to go about there. So again, I'm going to glue the inside. And we're going to offer it about there. Oops. Okay, and now we're going to glue our background down. And this vintage ledger paper is quite thick, so it's a nice robust page. Okay. Open that, open that. So now, see, that's why I was saying you might want to cover the backs there. It's entirely up to you. We've got flips and we've got these layered stacked pockets, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these number pieces and make little tags. So let's work out, this is 4 inches, so as long as we go a little bit under 4, we're going to be okay. So let's find my ruler. I want all of that address bit, so I'm going to go 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm going to go about there. Okay, so we're going to come down there all the way, and we're going to come down there all the way, and then that's 3 3/4, and that is 3 3/4 there. So we're also going to come down that line. So, whoops, don't do that, Claire. That's how you stab yourself. Line that up. Come all the way down. That's that one. And that one. Oh! Oh no, that wasn't supposed to happen. See, I can't even cut with a ruler. Cut straight with a ruler. Right, we'll trim this one, because I went a bit skew with there. Get rid of that bit. We don't need that. And then right down this pink line. Okay, so I've now got these to go in my pockets. Oh, not that one. Not that one. This one. Now the ones with the titles on, I definitely want for the front pockets. So there. So I'm going to back these onto card, but I'm conscious of camera time, so I'm just doing it like this for now while you're here, and then I will back them. Oh, I'll back them in card later. Come on, Claire. That goes in there. There we go. So that one's going to sit there, and you can't necessarily see the pocket behind. I'm going to take this title again to this one, so I've got titles in the front pockets. There we go. See? We got the ledger papers. I just think that's absolutely awesome. And then obviously you could put folded up invoices, etc, etc, whatever it was that you wanted in there to make that look more accountancy. Whatever accountancy is. Oh dear, we had fun though, didn't we? And I think we got quite an interesting page out of it, so there you go. That's my unfinished page. As I say, I'm going to put card on them, and I'm probably going to cover my backs, but for now that is my page. As always, a huge thank you for coming along and spending time with me today. I hope you found some joy and inspiration. You'll make some accounts page of your own. Stay safe. I'll see you very soon. Ta-ta for now.